Hard Day's Night. Beatles legend Ringo Starr finally receives his knighthood 21 years after Sir Paul McCartney and jokes he'll be wearing his medal at breakfast. The Beatles legend Ringo Starr followed in the footsteps of former bandmate Sir Paul McCartney by receiving a knighthood at Buckingham Palace on Tuesday morning. Accompanied by wife Barbara Bach, the iconic drummer, 77, offered his trademark peace sign as he showed off his medal following a short ceremony conducted by the Duke of Cambridge. Speaking afterwards, Starr admitted he was delighted to finally accept a knighthood for his services to music. He said, "It means a lot actually. It means recognition for the things we've done. I was really pleased to accept this. I'll be wearing it at breakfast." The drummer joined a string of musicians, TV personalities and political figures, among them Bee Gees singer Barry Gibb, presenter Raymond Holmes, author Jilly Cooper and former Liberal Democrat leader Nick Clegg receiving the title. Starr, real name Richard Starkey, has been honored after a career spanning more than half a century, during which he helped revolutionize pop and rock music with former Beatles bandmates McCartney, John Lennon and George Harrison. He accepted the award some 53 years after the Beatles received the MBE, an honor later rejected by Lennon in protest against the Nigerian Civil War, America's continued involvement in Vietnam and the commercial failure of his 1969 solo single, Cold Turkey. The move also comes 21 years after McCartney collected his own knighthood in 1997, again for services to music. Starr was later congratulated by his former bandmate's oldest daughter Mary, who shared a shot of their FaceTime conversation on social media. Born on July 7, 1940 in Liverpool, Starr would show a keen interest in music after being captivated by the American-influenced skiffle craze sweeping across the United Kingdom. Initially recruited by Al Caldwell's Texans, later to become Rory Storm and the Hurricanes, as they looked to make the transition from skiffle to mainstream rock and roll, Starr soon developed a reputation as one of the burgeoning Liverpool music scene's most sought-after percussionists. But after an approach by Lennon in 1962 he was the source of controversy after quitting the Hurricanes and joining the Beatles. Then on the cusp of stardom after signing their first record deal with Parlophone, the band recruited Starr as they prepared to sack original drummer Pete Best, an unpopular move that prompted outrage from local fans. But the move would be a life-changing moment, with Starr propelled to international fame and considerable fortune as the band achieved unprecedented success with groundbreaking albums including Rubber Soul, Revolver and the iconic Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. While his vocal range was notably limited, Lennon and McCartney, the band's principal songwriters, were known to reserve one song per album for the drummer, among them Yellow Submarine and With a Little Help from My Friends. The band split following the delayed release of Let It Be in 1970, with Starr promptly embarking on a solo career with the release of debut album Sentimental Journey that same year. To date he has released 19 studio albums to mixed critical and commercial fortune. His most recent, Give More Love, was released in 2017. Away from music he has appeared in numerous films after cutting his teeth on Beatles musical dramas A Hard Day's Night and Help. Fans of a certain age will also remember his storytelling work with hugely popular children's television show Thomas the Tank Engine. Starr worked on the show from its launch in 1984 to 1991. When he was replaced by American comedian George Carlin. The musician's knighthood follows his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2015. He was the last Beatle to win the accolade. Posting a short message on social media shortly after being named in the Queen's New Year's honors list, he commented, "It's great. It's an honor and a pleasure to be considered and acknowledged for my music and my charity work, both of which I love." Peace and love. Ringo. Paul later took to Twitter late last year to congratulate Ringo following the news he would be knighted. He tweeted, "Huge congrats Sir Ringo. Sir Richard Starkey has a nice ring to it. Best drummer best pal. Paul, sick."